Mm, 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 mm. Beautiful, 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 beautiful souls. Beautiful, beautiful. I am here. I am here. It is a Monday. We are doing this live stream on YouTube. And as usual, I see there's someone here. So I'm not even going to wait even longer. We are just going to jump into today's topic. Guys, almost everyone of us is going through some sort of challenges. People are losing jobs, people are losing loved ones. I even sit at times and say maybe it's better if you lose just your job because you can always get another one. Then I convince myself with maybe it's better if you are losing your things. People that are losing loved ones. I've got friends that every weekend they go and bury somebody. There's somebody that is dying in the family. So we are just going through a lot. So today I thought, let me just come and share how to let go when everything seems to be falling apart. When everything seems to be falling apart in your life, how do you then just let go of everything? How do you just surrender? That is the word that you need to that what it's called. It is how do you surrender when everybody else or everything else that you've known, you are praying, you are doing whatever it is that you are busy, or you have known that when I do this, things go this way and things seem to be going south. What is it that you do? Now, a lot of people, relationships, marriages are in a serious challenge. People are just in a serious battle. And if it's not a financial battle, it's a health battle. If it's not a health battle, it's a mental battle. But there's just some sort of battle that one is going through. Today, yes, as I've said before, this is my book, Plastic Men. This is the book. And in this book, I do share my relationship stories and where I had to go and the things that how I was thinking, what I was doing, and all sorts of things, and how I what I had to learn about myself through this journey of me finding love and maintaining this love. So today there is a chapter in this book that is talking about letting go. So this which is what I am talking about today, and I'm just going to use more both in the terms of relationship and when everything else is going haywire, especially if maybe you are losing things, you are losing your assets, you are in a space where you have never been before. Maybe everything used to seem to work before, and all of a sudden nothing is working. Whatever it is that you are doing is going haywire. What is it that you do? What is it that you do? What must happen now that everything? I'm getting messages, voice notes. Hey Gogo, this is happening. Hey coach, this is happening. And as I'm saying, others, it's Nomasonto. Others, hey Mam Zwane, this is what is is happening. What is it that you must do in this particular case? Number one, the first thing that you need to do when you are going through a time of your life where it's like you are shedding things, where you are in a time of your life where things are just falling apart, the first thing that you need to do is loosen up the grip. Loosen up the grip. What do I mean? Loosen up, move your hands, let go of the steering wheel. Let go of the steering wheel. What does that mean? That means let go of wishing that things were any different than they are. That is how you first let go of the steering wheel. Letting go of wishing things were different from how they are. Because at the moment, That is how things are. So for you to sit there and be wishing that things were different than how they actually are, it is you causing yourself more pain, more hurt, more resistance in your energetic field, in your physicality, in your space. You are causing more and more resistance. Because what you need to understand is that you are an energetic being. You are non-physical. There's this in energy that is always in motion within you, which is the spirit. So you have got to allow every space that you are in to be exactly there. Now, when you are letting go of the steering wheel, what is it that you are doing? What is it that you need to do? If you are the person that has been crying to God for the situation to get better and the situation is not getting better, it is time for you to stop praying for the situation to be better. But it is time for you to start appreciating and thanking you, God, for allowing you to go through the very same situation that you are in. That is how you let go of resistance. That is how you let go, you allow yourself to go down so much easier and quicker, and so that you can come up. Just like when unfortunately, if you don't know how to dive into water or to swim, you will not understand this. But if you know how to swim, for you to when you jump into the water, you've got to dive in and let go of let go of the body, and then the water pulls you up. That is just the automatic. It happens. You don't have to put any effort. So the first thing that you do, let go of the steering wheel. Let go, meaning that stop praying for the situation to go and start appreciating. Start thanking God that you are not dying in this situation, but you are actually going through it. That is the first, that is how you let go of the grip. You wishing that things were any different, it is not going to help you. You praying for this partner, you sitting there and being miserable when you see so and so posting pictures with their loved ones, with their hubby, and they are happy and so forth. And here, Coach Nemasonto was busy telling you that, hey, don't worry, this thing will happen for you too. And you're like, but when? How is it going to happen? I don't see. Instead, I'm seeing all these miserable people that are coming to me. Stop looking stop looking at what is not there, because what you are doing, you are saying, where I am, it is not what is should be happening. There's a tagline that I always say, that I always use. I always say, whatever is happening in your life wouldn't be happening if it was not meant to happen. Whatever has happened, even in the past, in your life, wouldn't have happened if it was not meant to happen. So it is happening because it is a journey. It is part of your journey. There's things that you are supposed to evoke within you through the very situation that you are in. So now, if you are struggling to find this perfect guy, perfect woman, or this beautiful soul that you want to share and be in a relationship with, let go of the need to find him or her. Let go of that need. Trust that they are not here now, but because God's promises are forever and they stand, he or she is going to be here very soon. As to when that is, just let go of that spirit, because once you let go of that grip, that need of wanting, which is a form of desperation, of wanting to be out of this situation, actually, once you let go of that desperation, it is when you allow yourself to dive into the situation that you are in, and be able to the situation itself to carry you up when you have let go and when you have gone through whatever it is that you are going through. So that is the first thing, let go of the grip. Let go of wishing of the situation was not if wishing that the situation was different than what it is. Because while as you are doing that, you are actually putting yourself into more and more pressure, putting yourself into more and more and more resistance. Then somebody will say, but coach, how can I? Isn't that me focusing on something negative? No, no, no. That's two different things. Letting go and focusing is two different things. Once you let go, then the focus shifts somewhere else, because now you are not trying to figure things out, but you allow your spirit person to take over and show you what is it that needs to happen. And then you allow intuition to come through and take you to give you solutions that are going to take you out of the situation. You are allowing this person to come through to you. Come, it's like you're inviting them once you let go of that desperation. That is number one. Number two, there is something, if you are finding yourself having a very difficult time when letting go, the thing that will cause you not to let go or to let go of that grip, it is because you are thinking of what could happen or what would happen if things were to get worse than they are. You are thinking of the West. Now, meaning that you need now, with the second thing that you need to do, you need, when you are in that space where then you start panicking about how this, and because now fear kicks in, that is when you need to practice what is called worry trick. There's a book called Worry Trick. I read that book and it helped me through a lot of anxiety. What does that worry trick says? Worry yourself to death. What is coach saying now? How can I worry myself to death when I want to get out of the situation? Remember, number one, I said you must not want to get out of the situation because you are in it for a reason. So you let go of the desperation so that you can, the resistance should go. With the resistance, it will go and you'll be able to flow through the situation and get your intuition and everything and all the help that you need to get out. Two, worry yourself to death. Worry, it's called worry trick. Think of, give yourself an opportunity. I know this is the most difficult thing that one can do, but I tell you, once you allow yourself to deep into the situation, into this thing that you are so afraid, because your mind is saying to you, yeah, 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 let's not go there. You know, if we go there, this will happen, this will happen, this will happen. And you're trying not to think about the limit. I don't want to think about it. I don't guess what? You have got to give yourself what you need. Go and worry about that. Set a timer. I always tell my clients, set your timer for 30 minutes and sit and worry. Sit and worry. What will happen if I don't get this money today? Tomorrow I'm supposed to pay my rent. Tomorrow I'm supposed to go to my to kids are supposed to go to work, to school. My husband or my I'm supposed to go to work. I don't have money. What is the worst thing? Sit and think about what is the worst thing that can happen. The worst thing that can happen. Think of all the worst things. Worst. What is the worst thing? If you lose all your family members, if you were to find yourself losing all of them, all of them, all of them, and you are left with all by yourself, what is the worst thing that can happen? Or if you even die and your kids are left all by themselves, what is the worst thing that can happen? Guys, when you do that worry trick, you'll be shocked of the things that you will discover. Things that are actually the energy of fear that are holding you hostage into this situation, that are keeping calling you back into the situation that you are in, or in a similar vibration. They are calling you back into that vibration. You'll be shocked of what the things that you will discover there. I always tell my clients, don't just do this thing mentally. As you are worrying, sit with the worry. You'll be shocked. You know what is shocking? What is even interesting? That before you even get to 30 minutes, that worry will be over. Once you trigger and you get the what is the crux of this thing, the crux of this thing that is making you to feel this way. Once you get to the bottom of it, you get into awareness about it, the emotion subsides all by itself, the anxiety subsides all by itself. The challenge is that we are too fearful. We are and we think we are not. And God said, I did not give you the spirit of fear. But we think when we are sitting, we think that we do not fear. We only fear these things and these things. But what is normally happening, like most of the people, everyone who comes to me for a coaching session, they realize that it's not all what you think is your problem. It is actually the cracks. It's only the top, the bottom. It's like in an iceberg. The serious situation is underwater, and you will discover such things. So that is what you need to do. Number one, you let go of the need for this thing not to be happening. If you are looking for this relationship, let go of having the need of having this person. Just let go of that need and start appreciating where you are. Two, let worry yourself to death. Worry yourself, which is what I called worry trick. And the last one, last but not least, acknowledge. Acknowledge where you are. Acknowledge where you are and embrace where you are. Many of us, we are finding ourselves back into all these situations because we are so afraid to feel our emotions, to feel whatever it is that we are supposed to feel. Now, well, how do you go about embracing this? You and do this statement. Even though I'm feeling so anxious, or even though I'm so worried about members, even though I am so angry with God, or angry that I am unable to keep a man or keep a stable relationship, even though I am in this situation right now, I unconditionally love and accept myself. Even though I am, because you are acknowledging that you are. Even though I'm feeling anxious, even though I'm feeling angry, even though I am worried, even though things are falling apart and I don't know what is else to do, I unconditionally love and accept myself. That is how you accept, acknowledge where you are and embrace it. Because once you do that, it's like you are saying, Noma Sonto, whatever it is that you are going through, it is valid. Whatever that you are feeling, it is valid. And irrespective of how you are feeling, you are loved as you are. This thing of trying to be something else than what you are, to feel something else than what you are actually feeling, and try not to feel a certain way. It is exactly because when I am going to say to you, now let's go and start with your journey of attracting this man now, attracting this woman, how would you feel? You don't know how to feel because you are not used to connecting with your feelings. And how we don't get used to connecting our feelings, it is how we start dismissing even these feelings that are here to teach us certain powerful things. We are teaching ourselves to ignore, to discard ourselves. So you will not embrace, you will not even know how it feels to be with this person that you are supposed to be with. Even when they are here, you will not even recognize them because you don't know how you are supposed to feel when you are with them. I'm not talking about this feeling of excitement where that is not neutral. I'm not talking about this feeling of you being anxious and stuff like that. I'm talking about you being still and being in your vibrational energy that is connected to the person and connected to those things. Because if you cannot be still, in that situation, if you cannot stay calm within the turmoil that you are going through, believe you me, you are still going to get more and more and more turmoils in the different ways, so that you keep in the same vibrational energy, you keep in the same space where you are in resistance, and you will also be in the resistance of your dreams and in resistance of the things that are due to you. That is it from me to you today. Thank you so much for the people that I see that are here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share what is it that you are learning. If you are applying, please share what is it that you are applying. Please let me know what is it that we would want, because now if you are not giving me giving these videos thumbs up, you're not sharing them, you are not commenting, I don't know if I should be carrying on doing these for you, or maybe you are looking for some side another type of content. I don't know, so I will only know. Much love. Thank you. Bye bye.